Good morning and welcome back to the adventure, guys. Don't mind that mess right there. I Ubered myself a little McDonald's this morning for breakfast because we have a very busy day today. Starting off with sitting at the computer because I have to do health insurance stuff to make sure my fiance and my child have health insurance in 2026. Also, Amazon package just arrived. I'll show you guys what that is in a second. We still have to put together the bar stools right there. And then a couple little things here and there. Actually, I have a nightstand coming in as well today, so we're gonna have to do that. Busy day. If you want, go ahead and join me and let's knock it out together. As for the Amazon package, we got a few things, starting off with some pads. This is what they actually use in the hospital, and I'm gonna be using that for the changing pad right there, so that there's no leaks or spills. We did get a Ring doorbell because it was actually on sale. It was only $50 for a Ring doorbell. We decided to go with the brown color because we felt like it matched a little bit better. And then we got a dustpan and broom combo because our floors need to get dusted up and broomed because it's kind of dirty. Also, we did stop by the Dollar Tree, picked up a couple of things like this measuring cup and a mitten and a few things. I guess I'll show you guys. Well, actually I can just show you real quick, right? Bowls, measuring cup, another measuring cup for some reason, mitten, and 4 glasses that my fiance wanted. But for now, I'm gonna sit over here, do the insurance stuff, and after that, we'll do all the fun stuff. So that took about an hour, and we came to the conclusion that we're probably gonna be sticking with Florida Blue Cross Blue Shield, but we're gonna be switching to an EPO insurance, which is cheaper than what my fiance had originally. Originally, she had the PPO plan, which meant she could go to like whatever doctor I think she wanted to, and like it would be covered. But with an EPO plan, you have to be in network. If you're not in network, you have to pay the full cost. And the reason we're switching to an EPO is because it's cheaper. So if we stuck with the PPO stuff, it would definitely be over like $1,000, maybe even higher than that, for only 2 people, right? I'm only getting the insurance for her and the baby, right? So for me, I'm gonna be hitting the gym and I'm not gonna be in McDonald's, so that I don't need to have a reason to use insurance. My fiance also got off the phone with the dentist and they don't take EPO, so she's gonna have to find a new dentist. And then I also called the pediatrician that we go to ask if they take Florida Blue Cross EPO, and they said that they'll contact me back after they talk to the billing department. So now that that's done for now, let's go ahead and unpack the other stuff. Yeah, look at that. Who says you need a vacuum when you got All Reliable? You know, people used to use this back in the day. This is it. Look how sturdy that is. That's a sturdy dustpan. You want to go ahead and give us a little sneak peek on how it's going to look? Hold on, let me back up. What are you doing? Looks good to me. Hold on. There you go. Go ahead and give me a little sneak peek. Oh, man, it's picking everything up. Look at that. We don't need no vacuum. You are the vacuum. Look at that. Look how clean the floor is right now. It's never been cleaner. Great. So that's number 1. I went ahead and took the pads out, and I'm going to put them in one of these drawers. Let's say drawer number 3, because how many times are you going to actually use the pads? Look at that. Perfect fit. Oh my goodness. Clothes is perfect. Suni, did you see how perfect that looked over there? That was insane. Oh, nice. That's actually pretty nice. How much did that cost? Like $10? $10? Nice. And then the last thing is the ring. Just got to set this up, but I don't know if yeah, I showed everything over there. I don't know if I need the one thing on the back of it to get this to stick. I guess we'll find out. Here's the box contents. You got the charger. I think this is to take out the battery or something like that. Not sure what that one does. I'm not reading the instruction, guys. There's that wood grain color that we got. This is what you put it on, but I don't know if I want to screw it into the wall or the door. So I might see if I can get like some... And which way does it even go? This way? No, it has to go this way. I don't even know. I'm gonna have to see, but I don't know if I want to screw it into the wall. I think I might just get that like double-sided thing and just stick it versus screwing it in.
I got all of the information that I needed. The dentist does not take the EPO insurance, but the pediatrician does, and her OBGYN does as well. And I did not get vision insurance because vision and glasses is actually pretty cheap over here. I got a pair of sunglasses and these glasses that I'm wearing right now for like $300. So yeah, we didn't go for the insurance on that because why pay the extra premium on something that you get done once every year or 2 years? So I'm gonna have to go ahead and get that insurance, the Florida Blue insurance, and then we will, oh, I ordered a bracket for the Ring camera, so I don't have to drill any holes. That's gonna come today between 2 and 6 p.m. Until that comes though, let's go ahead and set up these bar stools and get that done. And I have to call back the our insurance agent that we have so that she can get us that EPO insurance. So the kid has insurance, not the kid, the baby. The baby has insurance. Y'all hate when I call him my kid. I don't get why though. Like, why is that so weird for some people? Like, he is my kid. That's my kid right there. Like, what's the difference between that's my baby or that's my kid? It's like the same thing.
Okay, this doesn't seem too bad. We got this stuff. I thought this was funny. You get like one screw as a spare part. So it should be easy. It's literally just one type of screw, one of these things. Here's the hydraulic stuff, I think. The seats are right there. And the instructions are only 4 steps. So how long could this take? What do you guys think? Does it look nice? Of course, that one's not done yet, but I just want to make sure that I did it correctly. There should be a little pin right here. So let's zoom back out a little bit. Oh, wow, that's rough. Okay. So it does go up, goes up, swings around. That is what's going to be right there. So instead of having, like I said, a dining table, we're just going to sit here and eat. And it works. I think that looks pretty good. I had a couple people tell me to maybe get 3 chairs, but you gotta remember, it's just me and my fiance here and a baby that's not going to even be sitting on one of these. And people said, well, what if you have guests? Well, let's think about it this way, right? You have 1 chair right there, 1 chair right there, right? That's already 2. Computer chair right there, that rolls. You could roll it all the way over here. Technically this is like a 3-seater, right? 1, 2, 3. So what is that? 5? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you have this rocking chair that somebody can sit on. So you're talking about 7 seats in here and only 2 people are going to be living here. Majority of these seats are going to be like if we ever have any guests or something, and then they can come sit, watch this, or maybe they can grab like a bite to eat out of my fridge. Maybe I'll have like a tip jar or something like right there. If you come eat at the crib, go ahead and hook me up with some cash. I gotta restock all that stuff. But yeah, the only thing now is the nightstand. Oh, I just made the bed too and Suni was laying on it. Okay, gotta remake the bed and wait for my nightstand to come in. The trash wagon is a little bit full as well, so I'm gonna take this down to the dumpster and then chill out for a little bit, maybe get some food and see what else we can do. Last thing, all done. Nothing else, we're all good. One thing that I do like about not living on the first floor is that I can open my windows on a cool day like this. It's low 60s right now, and it's gonna drop down into the mid to low 50s later on. I can open my windows and feel safe that nobody passing by is gonna come and break through and steal all of my stuff. So I got the windows open. It is a little bit louder, of course, yes, but you take the good with the bad, right? I don't gotta run the AC and waste energy. I can just open the window and it feels just as good. This is actually the first time I've even looked at the market since moving into this apartment. Actually, since Luca was born. And real quick, I'll show you guys exactly how I do this. So you see this big green bar right here, right there? That's where a majority of the money is, right? This is the most valuable contract at 6830. So the money generally wants to go this direction. And yeah, when you look at it from the market today, this was the open. Let me go in a little close. That was the open. Did come down, I'm assuming, so people could get cheaper contracts. And then look at that, goes right back, trends all the way back up. And it wants to go towards this 6380 right here, where there's $127 million worth of contracts. So yeah, that's how I do it. I opened it up just to see if maybe I could catch something right now. I have all of my alerts over here set, so if anything does happen, it notifies me, and that's pretty much how I do it. What is this? New voice, your voice, Matt? No, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and start a load of laundry as well. I got the Tide Oxy Boost. I'm gonna pour it into this cup and then pour it into there, and it should wash it, and I should smell real good. So I went ahead and got the mattress protector finally in the washer. Let me know if I did this correctly. I did a small load. I did the light version of that because Google told me that if I put it on white, it would make the water hot. But it's weird because I put the temperature as cold for it. But the mattress protector is in there. And then my regular clothes, I put them for 30 minutes timer, and casuals medium. That was pretty much the only two options I had there. So we'll see how this turns out when it finishes. This is the best that I could come up with, really, guys. So this mattress protector is very plasticky, and it was soaked when it came out the washer. And my options were to spin cycle again, which I didn't want to do because it didn't work the first time. So I just grabbed a couple things, and I'm gonna air dry it like this for a little bit. Let the water kind of get off of it. Like right here, it's soaked, very, very wet. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm gonna let it air dry a little bit with the window open and the fan running, and then I'll do like a tumble dry in the dryer. Cause it says, yeah, you're not supposed to, like this is soaked, completely soaked. It's like, yeah, this is tough. I did also order a pizza from Papa John's on Uber Eats because my fridge is still empty. Still need to go grocery shopping. Blow! This is luxury living right here. We got ketchup, Coke, and water. And then up here, my fiance tried to get the ice maker to work, but then she stopped because she said, I don't know where the water is coming from. So she stopped doing that. Nothing like a nice pizza and some Coke. All right, here we go. I got the mattress protector in. I got air fluff, no heat, and I'm gonna do a quick fluff of 10. Hopefully that's 10, you don't even know. And I'm gonna start it, and hopefully nothing goes wrong. I also folded all of my other clothes too. It is just one roadblock after the next. Actually, the dryer just stopped, so I have to check on the mattress protector. But my nightstand was delivered, but it was delivered to the Amazon locker all the way in the mailroom instead of my front door. Why? I don't even know how you work the Amazon lockers over there, so I'm gonna have to figure that out, or maybe ask somebody, because they never taught me how to use the Amazon lockers. Maybe there's a code or something I have to put in. I'll check. It just makes me a little mad when I put in the instructions, leave at my door. It ships with Amazon, and then they get lazy and they put it in the locker. Like, I get it, you got your job to do and stuff, but when a customer requests the order at the door, that doesn't mean that I want to walk all the way to the mailroom. I'm gonna have to go ahead and put this in again because it's still wet. What the heck? Like, no, it's wet everywhere. They said no heat. Man, stop playing with me. I'm done with this. I'm going to casuals medium, and I'm gonna do another 10 minutes. Start. Nah, it's not gonna, I'll be spinning this thing for 10 years if I do no heat. I'm not really sure how else to go about this, but I have one basket right there. That's my coffee table. Here's another basket, and then I have the third basket right there. It's hanging pretty well. I don't think any of them are touching the ground, which is good. The only thing is, I mean, over here, maybe it's touching the couch a little bit. I don't know if that's gonna be bad, but I really don't have any other way to do it. Yeah, this side over here, is that touching the ground? Y'all can see better than me. Looks like that's a no. Okay, good. There we go, that's a little bit better. I grabbed this thing and I put it on the box, so that way it's not on the couch itself, other than just very, very small amount right there. This should dry. I'll see you guys in like 24 hours. Let's go ahead and get started. I don't know why they didn't want to bring it up. It said it was a 13.8 pound box. They've brought heavier stuff up here, but whatever, we got it. I would have showed you guys, but the USPS guy was there and other people were getting their mail. So I'm still not that confident, guys. Like, I'm a confident guy, but I'm not that confident. All right, let's try this. I just love that. You open up one box and then they hit you with the second box. And then you open up this box, and then they go hit you with a third box. I don't know if I can do this, guys, because I do not own a hammer and a screwdriver that's the size of a human being. And then what the heck is a Mahan Chris? What the hell? Exploded? That's what it looks like, exploded. And that's complete. That's not exploded. Why is that? Where did I get this from? Which country did this come from? Oh, parts list, okay. Yeah, good luck. They all look exactly the same. Hardware list. Oh no, times 20. You gotta be kidding me. Times 20? Times 12? Bro, what? Come on, look at what this is supposed to be. It's just supposed to be, what do you mean times 20? Oh, Mahan Chris must be the brand. Oh, okay. You've got to be absolutely kidding me. There is no reason this tiny light stand should take 60 fucking screws. What is this? Are you kidding me? There's like 20 of these, 20 of these, 12 of these, I'm assuming extra. You got even more screws in E. What is that thing? Is that a bug inside of my thing? I've never seen in my life a double screw. It's a screw on this side and oh wait, that's separate. Okay. Whee! This is gonna, bro, I thought this was gonna be like a quick like 10, 15 minutes. I'm finna be here the rest of the night. So the good news is we did make some progress here. You can see back there, that little thing, and you know, little progress here and there. Made it to step 4, which doesn't look that difficult. This one requires 10 screws. It's just that when you get to here, it's basically step 5 is literally do everything. So I don't get it. Like I felt like I was doing good, and then I see all this mess, and it's like, okay, so that's gonna be a little challenge. I think I'm gonna take a break here though. This is good for now. So this was pretty much the last piece of the puzzle, and I really like the way that it came out. It fits in there really nicely. I don't know if I wanna have it straight. Maybe I could just straighten it out and have it like this. So that way, you know, it looks like that, kind of like how the picture was. And I don't know if I'll plug in the phone through here. You do have like this little thing here and a USB and two sockets right there, which is really awesome. Like really, really cool that you have that. But my outlet is like all the way right there. So I'm thinking just keep my outlet there and just put the phone on top, which is what I wanted to do, plus my glasses and all that. The only other thing really is this, having to do the mattress. Gotta like set it out. But I didn't want to do that yet until I got everything done, everything cleaned up. But that was pretty much it. Also, by the way, let me go ahead and go into here. Am I going to know the right light? Never know the right light. This one. I did get the shower liner that you guys were talking about. And I also ordered some new hooks because these hooks right here, look, it falls right off. So I have new hooks in coming tomorrow. I also have to put this stuff away. This is all like bed sheets and pillow sheets. And yes, there is 2 pizza boxes because if you buy one, you get one. That's like the deal on Uber Eats. It's like $16 for 2 pizzas like this. And I thought that was a pretty good deal. And also over here, the sheets are still drying. Not sheets, this is the mattress protector. It's still drying. I got the window open, I got the fan on. So this probably will be done tomorrow, I would assume. I mean, it's like plasticky heavy stuff. So yeah, and then I don't know what my fiance is doing with that blanket right there. She was kind of laying on the couch. That's it. That was pretty much it. That's crazy. So yeah, the last few things is going to be the Ring doorbell camera. I'm gonna set that up when I get the mount for the door, and then the hooks for the shower, and then that's pretty much it. All done. We just have to wait for baby Luca to come home, and it can be a normal functioning family instead of just being me by myself all the time while my fiance and kid are at the hospital. So yeah, good work. Hope you guys enjoyed this journey. I have to find out what we want to do next, but probably gonna have to go back to like dashing and Ubering. And you know, I do have a deal on Uber, not a deal, a promotion, 10 Uber rides, and they'll give me $110, like a promotion. So guess I'll do some Uber X, maybe not today, maybe tomorrow or the day after. So yeah, good work. And there it is. We got the mount straight from China. No drill video doorbell in black. Okay, that's what it looks like. So let me set this up. We're gonna put it in here, and then we're gonna put it outside, and that will be job well done too. I was reading the instructions, and it looks like I actually have to mount this first without the camera, and then after 24 hours, then I can put in the camera, and this will be all set. Because yeah, step 5, remove level, blah, 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 24 hours, and do all this extra stuff. I'm still slowly transferring some stuff over to this apartment. Brought a couple of things, a couple PS5 games that I just had laying around. I can't actually even play these because I have the PS5 Pro now, and that is discless, which means all these discs won't work, but I thought I might as well bring it, put it at the TV stand. Brought this book. This was the first book I ever read when it came to day trading. Anyone can day trade stocks. A monkey could do that. But if you want to trade options and futures, this book kind of teaches you, goes into his life of, you know, how he took losses and how he overcame it. You know, you got to be a loser to be a winner, right? A lot of people don't understand that. Not everybody starts with this. Not everybody just sees this. Most people see this. You a loser, right? But you got to take losses to be able to win, right? Nobody is perfect in life, no matter what you do. The person who made that washing machine probably messed up like 1,000 times before they got it perfect, and they still don't have it perfect. It still rusts up. Or the light bulb, or the microwave, right? People take losses in life. It's about overcoming those losses. Picked up the Ninja grill that I had as well. This thing is great because it's a grill and griddle, but I lost the griddle thing, so it's just a grill. And it's got some decent space to it. I do have to clean it up a little bit. I haven't used this thing in forever. But, you know, if you want to grill anything, it's pretty good. Oh my goodness, what the heck? Yeah, I really have to clean that up. And then the last thing I brought over, other than some paperwork, is my Ninja air fryer. This is the XL model, which I think is freaking nice. I was using this like all the time. Look how big that is in there. Is that 32? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna have to clean this off as well right now. But look at the space you have in here. It's awesome, and it works great. It actually, you got the Max Crisp, air fry, roast, bake, reheat, and dehydrate. Which I don't even know what dehydrate is for, but it's there. So yeah, just brought a couple extra things over. Gonna put this stuff away. Have to put that stuff away too, all those bed sheets and stuff. And yeah, I just went ahead and cleaned it off again. And this is pretty much the best that I can do. All of these things are just kind of stuck on there. There's not really anything you can do to take these off, I don't think, without scratching it even more. You can see there's definitely a good amount of scratches in here, other than just buying a whole new tray. You don't have to buy the whole thing, but like a new tray. I've used this a lot though, so it is what it is. As for the air fryer though, nice and clean in there. So those two things are now done. I'm actually gonna put that on top of the fridge. Also, this part up here is super annoying because the like paper chunks got stuck in there. So I'm gonna have to poke each one of these that are in there out. But yeah, I tried to clean that off too as best as I could. Oh yeah, also I forgot to mention I brought my pepper spray. So if anybody tries to come and rob me, I can dump this entire bottle onto their face, just one after the next. Even when they're on the ground saying, stop, stop, stop. You entered the wrong house. All right, guys, it is almost 9 p.m., so I think that's gonna go ahead and do it for me. Knocked out a lot of really good things. The bar stools look really good. The mattress protector, I washed that. I'm gonna leave this to dry like this, so it can dry fully before I put it on the bed. Ring camera, I'll have to do that tomorrow, but I'm also gonna go see baby Luca tomorrow and see how he's doing. Quick update on him, actually. My fiance said that he is now eating 28 milliliters of breast milk per session, per 3 hours, which is fantastic. He went number 2, which is awesome. We needed him to go number 2 because they rearranged his bowels and they wanted to make sure that it was working. So every day, his feeding increases, right? So maybe he'll get like 30 something tomorrow, and they're gonna start disconnecting a lot of those IVs that he has on right now, and maybe even the catheter pick. They might disconnect that tonight or tomorrow. So a lot of good news. He's really gonna come home, which is gonna be awesome. I built this entire place for him to have a safe place to come home. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night, guys.